Alright, we're going to show how to remove and replace an outer and inner tie rod on a vehicle. In order for you to know if you have a bad inner tie rod, you can see there's visible play in that inner tie rod and on the hub. You can just grab it and shake it. So your first thing you got to do is get your vehicle up on jack stands safely, remove the tire. Then you want to come over to the tie rod and remove whatever nuts on it. This one happened to be a 17. You want to look for a spot where you can hit it. You can hit the castle nut on here with a hammer. You can hit it in this flat spot here, or actually on the tie rod you're going to be replacing itself. Or if you have the proper tool, you just get it in there, hit it with a hammer, and it's going to pop out. So next you're going to want to remove the nut that's holding the outer tie rod on, because you're going to need to spin the inner tie rod out with a special tool. So give me a second, let me break this nut free. Alright, with the nut free, you just want to back it off about a quarter of a turn, because you want to keep the length to try and get the measurement back. Lift the tie rod out of the spindle assembly, and as you can see, I can rotate the tie rod off. And that's the outer tie rod coming off. Like I said, leave that nut where it's at for a measurement reference. Alright, it's off. Now this is the inner tie rod. So you're going to have to pull the boot off. Sometimes there's a clamp or a zip tie on the other side. Sometimes there isn't. And you just got to take the boot off here in order to access the inner tie rod. Give me a second here to pull the boot off. Alright, now that I got the boot off, you can see the steering arms exposed with the inner tie rod. And you hear all that noise, see all that play? It's not good. So on here there's a neck, a collet. You gotta have a special tool to remove this. I'm gonna go get it and I'll be right back. Alright, so you gotta get a tool like this. It's a little collet, and you put it back here over the inner tie rod neck, if I can ever get it on there. Alright. Alright, once it's on there, you're going to grab this tool, which has a opening to accept the tie rod and a 1/2 inch drive down at the bottom. And you put the tie rod inside of it. And you get the tool lined up on there. Let me do this with 2 hands. Alright, now that the tool's locked on there, I'm going to go ahead and break it free. And there it is, it's coming out. Oh, the tool fell off. Let's get it back on there, see? And now we could probably take it off by hand. Yeah. And that's what we're left with. The inner tie rod. It's super loose and broken. Reverse installation, make sure you use Loctite, grease everything up, and go get an alignment. Please subscribe. Thanks for watching.